All right, so we're gonna start, and then we'll just once again, the process will be
Yes,
to keep me on track, because I can go off on tangents,
you can.
and the goal is to crank this out, make sure we hit our marks, make it organic, but
With structure.
structure. Oh. Oh.
If you want to maintain a time frame, if you want to stay within that time frame, structure is important.
Oh, structure. Structure makes everything better but boring.
True.
Okay, so here we go. This is Just Killing Time. This experimental portion of the podcast is the writer's portion, where we sit down and we talk about writing, what we're writing about, while we're writing it, how to write it, who's going to read it. Do people even read anymore? Are we in an era of Fahrenheit 451? And I don't mean the Michael Shannon, Michael B. Jordan remake that nobody watched, that was unnecessary to be made in the first place because the first one was still out there for us to watch. I don't know. But we definitely are in an era where people make salad truth. Meaning they put in their salad what they choose to believe in.
Yes.
To make it good for them. If they don't like the cranberries, they take the cranberries out. You don't like the croutons, you take the croutons out.
Or just never put them in.
Or never put them in. You can see them there. You see that truth right there. But I don't want that type of truth. I want this type of truth.
It's a buffet. A truth buffet.
So let's get into it. Just Killing Time. I realize, you know what we could do at the top of this?
What?
Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody made it to this side of the year. If you are not listening, I'm going to assume that you didn't make it.
Morbid.
Honest. I don't even like to say Happy New Year to people. I'll be like, better year. Just have a better year. Like if you had a good year last year, better year.
Because it's all really just a continuation.
You know what New Year starts? Your birthday. Because that's when you were born. It's a new year for you. I'm not a part of this.
So you're just rewriting the rules of holidays now.
Yes.
Because like last time, you rewrote the rules for Mother's Day.
Oh, there's
and
no Mother's
Father's
Day. There's no Mother's Day or Father's Day without me day first.
And Grandparents' Day. And now you're saying that the New Year is irrelevant.
I'm Thanos. I'm at the center of the fucking
You just
universe.
Snapped your finger.
Which brings me to, ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to Just Killing Time. I am joined by my extinguished?
I'm not extinguished yet.
Not extinguished, distinguished.
Distinguished. And esteemed.
Esteemed. I didn't mean extinguished. I meant distinguished.
I heard what you meant, and I am not taking.
Editor Edith B. Wright.
Yeah.
My buddy of mine named Noble said, I love the concept of your editor not being on camera. Not that she shouldn't be seen, but there's a mystique to it. She's like your Jarvis.
I am your Jarvis.
My Jarvis. Can't get shit done without Jarvis.
Yeah.
I don't like that we got this Marvel theme going, but since we're already on the Marvel thing.
Since we're already there.
I was thinking about why I named the podcast Just Killing Time. I have, and it helped me find a Don Hewley word that explains or describes my obsession with time. Obsessed with it. Obsessed with it like Kane obsessed with it. Victor Timely obsessed with it, because I believe that time is the power that everyone tries to steal from you. Meaning, a fucking interview comes out. Everybody goes to that. That sucks up all your time. Another person cheats on his wife. we get sucked up in that. Another female drops
Another woman.
Another woman. Whatever it is, your time is being consumed. Where was I yesterday? I forgot where I was. But I was sitting someplace and I was watching the TV and they had 3 game shows come on. This is during the afternoon. It's like 2:30, 3 o'clock with young people, like 20-year-olds on a game show at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Who the fuck is watching game show? Who still watches game show? Anyway.
I know who still watches.
Old people.
Well, older people, yeah.
Older people, housewives with kids, homeschooling people, which I think homeschooling is dumb, but that's me. That's me. I think homeschooling is dumb. Your child is not, you're not going to bully your child at home. I mean, some people do. But you're not going to bully your child the way your child needs to be bullied to be able to fight for themselves when they go out here into the real world.
So you're saying a little bullying is good for everyone?
Bullying is good bacteria. Too much bullying is bad bacteria.
And then you end up with COVID.
Then you end up with something.
You end up with bullying COVID. Okay.
Meningitis. But a little bit of bullying is necessary. You got to get pushed around a little bit.
I'm just going to let you talk this one out.
No, you have to though. Can't be homeschooling your child. How you late for school when you at the school?
It happens. Believe me.
How do you think? Let me get up in the morning, get dressed, run out of the house, come in through the back door.
You just wake up late. You log on late.
Whose mom is smart enough to teach them school?
I like to think that maybe some people are.
That's why we send our kids to school, because we can't teach them.
I think there are other reasons.
Also need somebody to watch them during the day while you're at work.
A lot of parents use school
for daycare.
For daycare.
And then you get mad when the daycare teacher says, your child don't know how to act. That's not what I send him here for. I send him here so y'all can watch him while I go work to afford this fucking child. Anyway. I named the podcast Just Killing Time because I'm obsessed with time. I'm obsessed with being able to do what I want with my time. Anybody that tries to control my life, I look at as a time villain, time burglar, time variant that's like trying to...
A slider, if you
will. A slider. Mm-hmm. Someone... I got a lot of sliders. Mm-hmm. Which brings me to this.
Please, and thank you.
I want to write a book.
Are you?
We've talked. Well, I'm interested in writing books. The problem I've had with writing the books, and I believe we've talked about this before, just like with being a comedian, I never asked anybody, could I be a comedian? Mm-hmm. I never said, hey guys, do you mind if I be a part of this very, 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 very dark, morbid, sinister, disgusting, rewarding, backstabbing, manipulating, word twisting, sorority, fraternity, whatever the name is that includes everybody, this community center, this student union of horseshit that we've created. I'm definitely one of those people that if we could push the button to get rid of comedy, I would most certainly push the button.
Okay, comedy as a whole, or the people in comedy, or the power structures that buttress it? Seems like there's a different thing there.
I love comedy.
Okay,
So
you don't want to get rid of comedy as a thing.
I love knowing I have a show on Friday. I love sitting in my home at a park where I am right now, in my car with my notepad, with my pen, writing out a story to tell on stage in front of an audience that I hope will find humor, will find some type of truth, will find some type of life and understanding, made to feel seen and connected with the story that I'm telling to the point, I'm not eating no Starbucks. What am I fucking 9 years old? I'm gonna eat a fucking Starbucks. Eat shit all in my teeth, and then
I'm just trying to keep my throat.
yeah. Fucking Starbursts are stupid. They are. It's nothing in it. First of all, you call them Starbursts. It's nothing inside of it.
It doesn't burst.
It don't burst. It's just.
At least the pop rock pops.
It's a star rock. It's a gooey fucking rock. How you gonna call yourself Starburst and there's nothing coming out of it? Anyway, so
Sorry, I got us off track.
I enjoy that part. I don't enjoy having to prove to a comedy club that I am as funny as you have seen me be continuously. Every week is a new game. Every week is can I get booked here? You saw me last week, but can I get booked here again? You saw me here 2 weeks ago. Can I get booked here again?
It's like you're forever at the bottom of the ladder, trying to make your way up every time.
I don't have the energy to prove to people that don't think I'm valuable that I have value. There's enough people that I walk around in my personal life trying to prove that I have value. Do not make me use my editor. Oh, that's you. What the fuck does that mean? Like, get back on topic?
Yes.
You asked me to quit. I enjoy comedy.
Okay.
I don't enjoy. Fonte, little brother, one of my favorite lines is, I love hip hop. I just hate the niggas in it. I love comedy. I just hate a lot of motherfuckers that's in it because of the disingenuous aspect. I don't like theatrics. I don't like horse shit. I don't like having to beg a comedy club to book me, but you are willing to move heaven and earth to allow a comedian who has been affiliated, linked to fucking underage girls back into that lineup. You want to let somebody who has been known for, been connected to, first of all, alleged means there's smoke. There's a fire somewhere that's being smoldered so it don't get out of hand. I work in a profession where I have to. I ain't talking to underage people. Okay? That's one. Don't want no underage people. 2, I'm not taking nothing. My ego won't even let me masturbate because I'm attractive. What I look like sitting in the mirror looking at myself, yanking my soul out of my penis because I'm lonely.
Is that what people do?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But I'm not going out to buy. Lotion costs too much.
Preach.
Good lotion.
The good lotion I like costs
And
way
if
too much.
If you're going to masturbate, you're going to masturbate with good lotion because you at least going to do right by yourself in that regard. Yeah. Anyway, point being is I work in a profession where I have to work 45 times harder, and any comic can try to come and say that's not the truth. We work in a profession where being funny doesn't matter. Being marketable matters. Your connections matter. Your nepotism matters. Your willingness to be a product matters. But if you just want to go on stage and share some stories and some art and try to make some people laugh with no other agenda other than to bring people insight, levity. If you can, like Mos Def said on the Midnight Miracle, if there isn't a soundtrack for consumerism attached to the art, it will not make it to the top. If I ain't selling nothing, what am I here for?
But you're the brand and you're the product, and it's kind of what you signed up for when you decided to enter the realm. Because it is what it is until you make it something else, right? So does that mean that it's incumbent upon you to, excuse me while I use this, to be the change that you want to see?
I'm doing that now.
Okay.
It took me a while though. Mm-hmm. because I tried to do it the way I was told to do it if I wanted to be a part of it. But I actually did the things that you were supposed to do to be a part of it. And I didn't like it.
What didn't you specifically like about it?
Dimming my light for somebody else who's insecure and not as talented to
Shrinking yourself. Yeah.
shrinking myself to make somebody else who is the flavor of the month feel like they are the flavor of the month when I don't believe your flavor.
Artificial flavor.
I don't believe your artificial flavor. Like I said before, I'm a mom and pop shop. I write my own jokes.
Yep.
I test them out on my own. And I take them to market.
And then you test them again.
I test them.
I'm a witness.
Testing.
1, 2.
So I told somebody the other day, I don't know what happiness is. I don't know what I don't know what joy is.
But does she want to feel that?
It happens if I get a strike.
You were a little happy earlier. I was a witness.
I have my moments. My dog, he come running towards me, happy until he jams his fucking nose in my crotch, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
You do talk a lot of shit about your dog.
Love this motherfucker as much as I hate it. That's another day.
Oh, that was another reason why I was late today.
I have no excuses for people to have cats. Anybody who tell me they got a cat story, like, oh, my cat, your fucking cat don't even want to be with you. Nobody's cat wants to be with them. Cats are the most, bitch, you need me as animals.
It's true. I laugh because it's true. It's funny because it's true.
My dog is like, where are you going? You just left. Where could you? I am here. I am all you need, like an insecure partner.
The cats are not that.
My dog is like, can I sleep next to you? Can I please sit on your lap?
I've got one
Can
like
I
that.
sniff your buttocks? Cass is like, if I got time, I'll come by. But bitch, don't run up on me.
Don't crowd me.
Don't crowd me. I need my
I
space.
need my space.
So
Cats are like, I've often said this, cats are like having a bad boyfriend. They come home to eat and sleep. Other than that, they got nothing to do with you.
yeah, I know a lot of people who live like that.
Yeah, we always get off track.
It's okay, but we're actually doing.
We're doing okay?
We're doing the Lord's work.
We are doing the Lord's work.
Because we already at 17 minutes though.
And I still haven't asked the central question.
So this is like a wrap. This is the catch up,
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely
Let people know.
Right. What's
I
going
promise. The goal is to be consistent with the content
Yes.
that I'm comfortable with putting out without feeling like I'm just giving you filler, styrofoam peanuts. The track on the album that I had to put on there because I'm obligated because the record label says you got to put 15
I
tracks
feel
on that.
like there's knowledge in the tangential material that helps to elevate our discourse. So this isn't for nothing, I think, because there are several things that I've written down that I think I like to come back to.
Okay, are you talking loud enough? I don't want this.
Am I talking loud enough?
I just need to make sure because my editor, I don't want Ian to be like, because Ian is not confrontational at all. He'll just be like, hey man, I got shot, but I'm still gonna try to get the podcast out. And I'm like, Ian.
I don't have a lot of breath, so I'm talking how I can talk.
And I'm like, Ian, you got shot. Don't worry about it. Take the day off, but get to it. Anyway,
I'll try to be louder.
I enjoy comedy. I don't enjoy the politics of the comedy. I don't enjoy feeling like I have to make somebody who can't do what I do believe in me so they will let other people that have the ability to help me create a way to provide for myself in this world.
Are you, by doing that, are you biting a hand that could potentially feed you, though?
I don't want to depend on anybody who looks at me like a product to provide for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've had managers, I've had agents, I've had managers that have come back and forth to me, tell me, if you go out there and make a name, if you go out there and get high, I'll rep you. I'll push you. How though? How?
Yeah, because you're doing the work.
How you gonna push me?
Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna introduce me to people when I'm already introduced to people? Why would I cut the cocaine? I'm the plug. I'm the drug. I'm Marlo, bitch. I'm on the block. Why would I go to the guy and say, hey, man, can you water down my product?
There's nothing better than a self-assured MM. Nothing better. That's you.
I get angry when I think of I spent so many years begging, will you please rep me? Will you please be my manager? Will you please do this? Like, come on, man. Like, because that's what you were told you needed.
Yeah. But if you're a one-stop shop, be a one-stop shop.
Sometimes
It's a lot of extra work.
Sometimes you want help with distribution.
No. Most times you need it because those people can see things that you can't see because you're too close to the product being yourself.
I wish good shit could spread like rumors do.
Well,
I wish good shit could spread like gossip do. I wish good shit could spread like pettiness and cattiness.
it doesn't.
Like, go to a church.
Yeah.
You don't know shit about that pastor except what he done wrong. He's probably done it, but all you know is what he done wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then you end up getting swallowed.
You're so cynical.
Swallowed. Swallowed.
I was just gonna say, please say that again.
Swallowed. For anybody out there that may be wondering why I'm making this very, 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 very suspect noise, did you see? The internet is an evil place. They made a Pixar poster with TD Jakes on it, and the movie is called Power Bottom.
I saw that.
I
vanquished it from my timeline.
On the floor I was for hours trying to gather myself because the laughter overwhelmed me. A seizure, if you will. A seizure of me laughing hysterically at this bald-headed black man who stands before us and says they are representative of this deity called God.
I have my eyes closed because I can't watch this.
Okay, so the point I'm making is I enjoy comedy. I enjoy what I do when I'm doing it. And thank God comedy is not like basketball where they're going to put somebody on my team that I don't think can play and I got to be forced to run an offense with this person. I mean, it's all ISO. It's very Kyrie.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want on your team? Like, just think about it. I don't want an answer.
The people.
I just want you to think about it.
The people.
Okay, well, that was quick.
The people. I don't.
Okay.
If the people can see, if the people can see, this is a black guy from the South who grew up, who was born in the 70s, lived in the 80s, 90s, lived through crack, Reagan, good hip hop, shitty hip hop, toxic hip hop. A lot of hip hop is bad. Came up, this was there. I was living during the time where the internet was conceptualized, like it came into fruition. I'm in that era.
So,
and I'm trying to tell people about Dream Whispers. Dream Whispers is what I like to say, how black people from the South talk. I don't know about all black people. I have not met every black person from everywhere. I've never met a black person from Iowa. If there are black people in Iowa or Idaho or Wyoming, West Virginia.
They are.
Shit. Just imagine. Like, I haven't talked to every black person. I just know the black people that I grew up around in the South, and I know that we do this thing called Dream Whisper, where we say what we want and believe when we are not in front of white people. But when we're in front of white people, we behave in a way where it's like, you didn't make a mistake by letting us be free.
Oh, that's interesting that you put it that way.
You didn't make a mistake by letting us go free. See, I got my son and my wife, and they're well behaved, and their mouths are clean, their shoes are clean. We're shopping, we're buying the type of groceries you buy, we're dressing the way y'all dress. We're living in the neighborhoods that you allow us to live in, and we're not trying to be intrusive by living in your neighborhoods.
You're so cynical.
We are so good, aren't we, sir? Boss?
You're so cynical.
Man?
Okay. So our time is running out, right, for this one?
Yeah, so the idea was...
okay.
You wrap it up, because we have to move on to the next episode.
Okay, so here's the thing, is I think that a lot of us just catching up right now, there were some things in there that I want to come back to, because I think we did come back around to, I think in all of that you said is the reason why you're thinking you even want to write a book in the first place. And I think we get into that the next time we talk.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like, oh my God, I want to save everybody.
But you can't. And
But-
you have to realize
But
that.
even if I save them, I think the humanity I would like to save would still disappoint me after I save it. Even though to think that I'm saving humanity is so egotistical.
But I love your delusions of grandeur, because that's how you make what you make. You have to believe in yourself above all else.
I used to believe in myself, and I'm trying to get back. I did an episode when I first started the podcast, restarted the podcast for the 45th time. I did an episode about how I was trying to find myself again. Or I was trying to find the guy who believed that he could do anything, and introduce that kid at the point where I lost him to the guy I am now, and say, look, we can still do all of that shit. I have just been through a fuck ton of awful shit. So I can make sure that when you want to do these things that you dream of, we'll know how to do them now, because I have seen the worst of the worst.
Well, I believe that everything you've gone through in your life, you're building a layer cake, basically, and you're just trying to get to the icing. So you take all that stuff, good and bad. God, I can't even believe I'm talking like this. I think you take all that stuff, good and bad, and layer it, and it leads you to the next big thing. But there's no guarantee when that next big thing is coming. You just have to be prepared for it when it comes. So I think that's what you're doing.
I think I would be okay with whatever it is I'm supposed to do coming to fruition when it comes. If I didn't have to deal with people in my life that put pressure on me to be what they would like me to be for their benefit.
Oh gosh, that's a question.
So let's end it here.
Yes, I'm typing that question. That's a question. Let's end it.
End it there. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the podcast. I just killed some time. I'm working on a book. I'm working on rebranding. This is a rebrand. You're actually watching a real live rebranding session in real time, right? So I'm rebranding, but I'm also talking out the process of the rebranding. And this is going to sound crazy, and I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm willing to listen to outside voices to get their opinion, a focus group, if you will. I asked, this chick reached out to me, told me I was doing good work, and then I was like, well, I would like to know more. Like, let me talk to you. And immediately was like, you think I'm going to tell a black man how to make it better with black women when y'all have done all of this? I don't know why. I don't know how I ended up in that escape room where this girl was like, I ain't giving none of my information and trials and tribulations to you for free. You gonna have to pay me for my pain. I'm like, I don't know how we got here.
You get my pain for free.
Everybody get my pain for free.
I know.
because I don't have no sponsors for this podcast. Oh, so another thing, I'm going to create fictitious products to be sponsors for the podcast, and people can donate by purchasing one of these fictitious products to support the podcast, because just asking people to donate because they enjoy the content is asking for too much. I apologize for asking you to show your appreciation in the form of currency that allows me to rent this fucking space. Buy this equipment. I just bought you a microphone.
You did. Thank you.
I'm so far deep in debt that I have to make my own oxygen to breathe because I can't get to regular fucking air. I'm so in debt.
When I moved here, someone told me that they would tax me to breathe.
But I am so in debt from trying to find out what my purpose is in life. It's like going to school to be a doctor. I have been in med school for fucking 47 years.
And now no one will take your credential because you didn't get it at a school in the right country.
I didn't get in the right country. They're like, oh, your credentials don't count here because Uruguay is not a real place to us. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen,
we just killed some time.
we just killed some time. Email me at jktpodcast@gmail.com if you would like to share your thoughts, commentary. Let's discuss. This is me engaging, which Edith could also attest to. This is rare.
It is very
Ooh, it's rare air. I can't even smell it. It's so rare.
and we're like friends, like, and this is rare.
That's rare. So we're going to end it here. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
You have an idea?
I have an idea. You know what I get like this? It's a good idea. Thanks. All right.